Do you remember much about how we did it? These quadratics ones. So if I give you a pattern, say 3, uh, 5. What am I doing? I'm doing no, no, that's not right. 2, that makes it 6. Sorry, and 11. Okay, and let's just add one more to
Is that
that.
a 6?
Yeah, so let me write that again. 3, 6, 11, and 18. Okay, how. First of all, can you recognize whether or not it's a. What kind of pattern is it? Is it an nth term pattern? How do you know if it's a quadratic?
So you see the difference and see if that's got a pattern.
Yes. Okay. So it's going up by 3 there,
Yeah,
and then 5 there, and then 7 there.
7.
Yeah. And it's got.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a very more accurate way of saying is has if the difference have got a pattern is that the differences have a common difference, which is 2. Yeah, a
Yeah.
common difference. Because if it's got more different and more of a pattern after that, then you're going into some crazy land, yeah? So, and it
Yeah.
didn't come in GCSE anyway. So, alright, so it's a quadratic. What does that mean the nth term will look like roughly?
Like something squared.
Yeah, it's that thing, an squared plus bn plus c. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so now what do we do? How do we get the answer? How do we get this nth term for this pattern?
You have to work out like 3 equations.
Yep, let's do it.
How do you do the first one again?
Okay, so when n is 1, what do you get? We don't know n, but obviously
Um,
we're trying to get them, so
we get a squared.
it'll be a times 1 squared, which
Yeah,
is just
a
a.
squared.
No, it'll be a
Mm.
times 1
Oh
squared,
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
n is 1.
Plus b times 1
Yeah,
plus c
yeah, and what does it equal?
equals 3.
Yes. N is 2.
So it'll be a times n times 2 squared
Yeah,
plus b times 2 plus c equals 6.
yeah.
And then it'll be n equals 3. And then you do a times 3 squared plus b times 3 plus c equals 11.
I'm gonna go to that since I'm behind you. Cool. Okay. So, right. So now we've got our stuff, and we can ignore the stuff over there, and we can write this up slightly more neatly. So,
What was the sequence again? 3, 6, 11.
oh, the pattern 3,
Yeah,
6, 11, 18. Yeah.
yeah.
But let's now we've got our facts. Let's just use these 3 equations. We're gonna write them up a little bit better, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
So the first one is obviously a plus b plus c equals 3. Yeah.
yeah.
And the other one is, let's call that equation 1.
Um, 4a.
Yeah.
I'm trying to write it. 4a plus 2b
Yeah.
plus c
Yeah.
equals to 6.
Cool.
And
And
then
what do you
when
know?
n equals 3, it'll be 9a plus
Yeah.
whatever.
We've already got that one. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and now, do you remember roughly how we did it before?
You took it away.
Yeah, so which ones, what was an easy one to start off with?
Mm, the first two, so 2 take away 1.
Yep,
So
that would
you
be,
do
yep,
4n plus 2. I'm just writing it down.
9a. Oh, okay, go on. Take your time, don't worry.
So the C's will cancel out. So it'll
Cool.
be 3. So it'll be 3a
Yeah.
plus b
Yeah.
equals 2, 3.
Nice. Let's call that equation 4. What should we do next?
9a plus 3b plus c.
So equation 3.
Yeah.
And then what are we going to do to it?
Minus equation 2.
Nice one. So it's good we're doing it a second time because it's much easier second time round. Okay, what do you get?
So you do 9a plus 3b plus c equals 11 minus
So we're just doing a shortcut.
4a
So 9a minus 4a is 5a.
is plus b equals 5.
5, cool. Let's call that equation 5. What should we do now?
You have to work out what
What can we get
you have to
rid of?
substitute it or something.
No, what can we get rid of? We're almost there now. What can we get rid of in these equation 4 and 5?
Can you take them away?
Yeah.
So you do equation 5 take away equation 4.
Cool.
So it'll be 2a
2a equals
3. 2.
5, yeah, 2.
So a equals 2. A equals to 1.
Nice, cool. So now we've got a is 1. What can we start? We can start working out a few things like b maybe.
Okay.
How do we
So it'll be like you can use the equation 4. So like 3 times 1 is 3.
A equals, let's just say 4 gives you, yeah, normally you should say sub a equals 1 into 4, whatever. But yeah, so let me just write that. So don't say sub, say substitute, yeah? A equals 1 into 4.
Equation 4.
Yeah.
So that would be 3 plus b equals to 3.
Cool.
Then you minus 3, which is b equals 0.
Nice, yes. That's good. Yeah, because that means cool. Okay, we'll see.
So you get the other equations.
Cool. And can we get c somehow? How are we going to get c?
You have to go to the other equation.
Yeah. So remember, a is 1, b is 0.
So that means you can do number 1, so c will be 2.
Very good. Okay, so 1 plus 0 plus c equals 3, c equals 2. So we've got a is 1, b is 0, c is 2. So our equation says 1n squared plus 0n's plus 2, or basically n squared plus 2 is a formula. Let's see if our formula works. Should we test it on this one? What is the n value for when we got 18? What is the value of n at that point?
Plus 2. Pardon?
So what is the value of n in this term here?
4.
4, good. Okay, so when n is 4, what do you get?
16 plus 2, which is 18.
Nice, so it works. So that was good. Hopefully you're getting a bit more confident with this, although it looks like some crazy math because you're doing simultaneous equations 3 times, yeah, with 3 equations, but every single time is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first thing you know is, how do you recognize an n squared pattern? How do you recognize it?
It's got a difference of the difference.
The differences of the okay, to make it in one sentence, the differences of the differences, which is this. These are the differences of the differences. These are the differences, and these are the differences of the differences. Yeah.
Have similarities.
Yeah, are common or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. You don't have to say it in a sentence. You just have to be able to recognize it yourself. Yeah. So you know
Yeah.
it's a quadratic, and then you just say when n is 1, what do you get? And we assume. I mean, this is a general way of writing any quadratic nth term. Yeah, quadratics have
Yeah.
n squares in it, but they could have n's in it, and they could have plain numbers in it. Then you put 1, 2, 3 in it. You get your equation, simplify it. Then you start taking them away, and it's always the same story, isn't it? You always seem to take away the same ones, and then you get A, then you get B, then you get C, and then you got your formula, and you can test it, and that's the end of the story. Yeah,
Mhm.
cool.